I woke up tired today. I lay in bed listening to the bird song and contemplated sleeping in a little longer. As I reached my phone, I decided, instead of scrolling on social media, I'll watch the sunrise and soak up the early morning sunshine. This decision got me thinking about how, after a long work week, it can be hard to find time, or motivation for that matter, to do the things you love. It's so much easier to keep pushing goals and passions to another day that never quite arrives. Maybe we spend a lot of time just watching TV or on our phones. And whilst there's nothing wrong with this, I know it can be troublesome when we actually want to do something different with our time and just feel too burned out to do so. So I thought I would share a few things that have helped me. But first, I want to say this. There is nothing wrong with resting or spending your time off doing nothing productive. We don't need to create or achieve anything to justify our time. Rest is meaningful in itself. Sometimes we feel guilty for doing things purely for fun, or for taking naps, or for wasting time by someone else's definition. But our worth isn't tied to our output. It's important to know we have innate value. We don't need to prove it. We can just be. That said, if you do want to make a few small changes to your lifestyle and aren't sure where to start, here are a few thoughts. Maybe these ideas will help, but I don't know. Everyone is different. Good morning, my loves. Since today is all about doing things that lift us up and give us energy, I thought it's only fitting that we do some cooking, because you guys know I love my cooking. And I found this really beautiful recipe for a blueberry, lemon and thyme cake. And I thought, since it's such a beautiful day, why not take it down to either the river or even just have a little picnic in the garden, just to really soak up this beautiful sunshine, because we haven't had a lot of it lately. So I actually am going to be making the jam myself. I don't know about you guys, but I really don't like buying jam from the shops. It's just so full of sugar, especially when it's so easy to make at home. I remember my mum used to make this all the time with just 3 ingredients. It was just blueberries, chia seeds and honey, and it's just so easy to throw together, and it's just so much healthier than store-bought. So that's what we're going to do first, and then we'll get into making the cake. It may seem obvious, but distractions that offer instant gratification, like endless scrolling or binge-watching TV, can quietly take over our free time. Limiting these might feel uncomfortable at first. You may notice how often you reach for them out of habit. But over time, that space can be filled with renewed energy and interest in things that bring you joy. For me, I found I had more energy and clarity when I simply didn't have the option to scroll for hours. Again, there's nothing wrong with these things, but if you're hoping to prioritize other projects or passions, it might help to set some gentle boundaries. Once I committed to finding other forms of entertainment, I slowly found the energy and interest to do them consistently. I always find it helpful to remind myself that hobbies and creative projects can support mental health. You might not always want to take a walk or work on a mindful hobby, but if you know it helps with managing stress, improving memory, or feeling grounded, it becomes easier to form the habit. I'm yet to meet someone who wants to do something that's good for them every day, but if their beliefs align with their pastimes, they see it as a necessary to thrive, even if it's hard sometimes. Be patient with your process. It takes time to figure out what works for you and what motivates you to make space for the things you love. And sometimes it just isn't possible under certain life circumstances, and that's okay too. There's peace in accepting that you might be in a transitional season. Your situation will shift in time. In the meantime, focus on what small changes are possible. Maybe just begin with one gentle step. For me, that first step was doing something creative each day. That one small act helped me feel like I'd accomplished something just for myself. And that sense of fulfillment nudged me towards other changes too. Movement, time outdoors, watching the sunset, those are things that ground me. Speaking of sunsets, I hope you'll enjoy watching this one with me now.